It's another Friday and another interesting edition of Engineering and You. Welcome. The program is meant to meet the needs of Nigerians, especially young Nigerians who are undecided on what part of what course to study, and then we want to encourage them to study engineering, science, technology, and mathematics, with the hope that if they do so, our country, our society will be better for it. My name is Tunolanyo, your regular anchor on this program, and this edition is going to be very exciting because, yes, we don't only get to talk to you, but you get to talk to us as well. I would like you to know that, by God's grace, come next year, we would want to have some of you young people, our viewers, usual callers on the show, to come here on set and participate in a quiz competition of some sort that you get a prize. The program is courtesy of our sponsor, Prince Engineer Mr. Shilo, FNSC, and we want to say a big thank you to him for doing this for the sake of Nigeria and for the sake of humanity. We would take the question for the day right now, and the question for the day says, a man kept 6 black, 5 brown, and 7 purple shirts in a drawer. What is the probability of his picking a purple shirt with eyes closed? So if you know the answer, just call us and tell us. Just tell us A, B, C, or D, like it is on your screen. The phone lines will be on your screen any moment from now. We'll take this short break, and when we return, my guest is already seated, so I'll let you know who he is, and we'll get it started. Glad to know that you are still there. My guest for today is Engineer Dr. Adekunle Ibrahim Musa. He is from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoiwe. And the topic he'll be discussing with us today is mechanical engineering, the course of interest. So I won't want to stand in his way for so long. I wanted him to get started with the topic. Mechanical engineering, the course of interest. Welcome, sir.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
So you can go ahead.
Well, like I will put it that mechanical engineering is a course of interest. Number one, where we are now, fine, it's a studio, but the touches of mechanical engineering is much felt here. We can see it everywhere. But we have put it that what is mechanical engineering? Mechanical engineering is an application of the principle and the problem-solving techniques of engineering, from the design in manufacturing to the marketplace for the objects. And it's also dealing with anything that moves. Mechanical engineering deals with anything that moves from machine to the human body. You can see that know-how, everything, as we human beings, every part of our body can move. We are talking of mechanical engineering. And that is what about mechanical engineering, because I don't need to take you more into the physics of it, taking you more into the application of it, but the little that the people outside can understand is anything that moves. Machine, our body, generators, vehicles, we know generator, we know plane, we know helicopter, a lot of things, something that can move. It's just a matter of problem solving. That is mechanical engineering for you.
Go ahead.
Well, thank you. But before you can say you want to study mechanical engineering, like we have said, it's something that problem solving. You need to know the English language, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and any science-related subject, all at credit level. And these are what is required in our tertiary institution be it polytechnic, be it university, to have mechanical engineering. You know, you can see from that word physics there, it's telling you that yes, you are inside, because nobody that want to study engineering will not have that physics. The physics serve as a pivot. That's why you can see it is served within the middle. Up 5, 2 down, and physics stand there. You'll be talking of up and down, and that is what we'll talk about the physics now. Now, in mechanical engineering, we have different disciplines in mechanical engineering. Everybody look at it. Yes, we have an automobile, which is one that is common. But what about the energy, which is the electricity that we have, the petroleum that we have, a lot. Energy, talk of energy. Talk of industrial automation. People look at it, yes, but you know, the industrial automation is not more popular in Nigeria before, but now it's becoming popular because we only know industrial engineering. But most of the companies now go into what we call simulation and automation. And that's why we look at it that this discipline is also is one of the now we have mechanics, that is moving of our body. That's why somebody is some study what we call biomechanics, talking of biology and mechanics, but it's still under mechanical engineering. We have computer aided design, like where we are now. You discover that know how. We don't need to get to the studio before we can transmit what we want to transmit. It is computer aided. You bring your computer and then you connect it, and it functions with just only just the design. Now we have what we call nanotechnology. You know, when we are growing up, we have what we call a mainframe TV, mainframe computer, mainframe flash screen. But now you see a very small computer now. You see a very small computer, they call it palm top, they call it, initially we have a laptop, but you now see palm top now. It is because what is there is nano. What do you mean by nano? Something that is small. Some people call it macro, but something that is small is what is called, that is the technology there. Now we have what we call control system. Control system is also part of it because it's more or less the control system. You talk about the industrial automation, they work hand in hand. Now we have what we call the one that is common now, robotics. People talk about robotics. Yeah, you see this one say, I want to study robotics engineering. Now, if we are having a robotics now, sometimes you may not be here, and you'll be just they will have programmed that robot. What is going to ask? You are going to ask this question. You are going to ask this question, and then the robot will be doing it for me. You have a lot of robotics something that is going. That's why that was the time I went to present a paper talking about the robotics engineering, artificial intelligence. We will still get there. Now somebody now said, don't you think this artificial intelligence, this robotic will take away job from people? Don't you think there will be job loss? I said, that is not it. It is all about technology. It will take away. But we have to equip ourselves with the present technology. Now another one is what we call ergonomics. Now when I came here now, the man that prepared this chair for me was telling me, am I comfortable? I can tell you I'm not comfortable. He also see that I'm not comfortable. You need to change it. And that is all about ergonomics. Ergonomics is a design of work environment for that person. Is that person comfortable? Will he be able to perform well with it? Will it have been able to solve what we call musculoskeletal disorder? And I don't let me talk about more about because that is my area of specialization. Now, production, we have production engineering, we have artificial intelligence, like I've talked about, we have structural analysis, we have manufacturing, we have human health, and also aerospace. You know, people talk about the aerospace now, talk about, in fact, a lot of people look at it, how do we relate human health with mechanical engineering? Yeah, we relate it to human because we have talked about that mechanical engineering is all about something that is moving, our human body. and they will be talking about it. That's why in hospital now, they have done a lot of things that relate to what we call industrial engineering, that bring in musculoskeletal disorder, that bring in what we call the health care, that bring in anthropometric. All these things are under mechanical engineering. Now, we now look at it, the career. Some people look at it, okay, yes, I want to make a career in mechanical engineering. How do I get it? And I want to tell you, the society depends on mechanical engineering. Without mechanical engineering, I don't know how this world will survive. Because we have talked about the discipline.
Right, we have a call. Glory from Moe. Hello, Glory.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How is Moe today?
I'm fine. Moe is fine, sir.
All right, please go ahead, Glory.
I think I want to answer the question for the day.
Okay, go ahead.
The question for the day is D. The answer for the question is D. 7/18.
7/18. All right. Glory, keep watching. I'll let you know if you are correct or not. Thank you very much, Glory.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Now, like I'm saying, the need for the expertise is great in so many fields, because know-how, they need mechanical engineering everywhere. They need mechanical engineering. There is no any engineering that will function alone without mechanical engineering. If I have time, I will explain how all this discipline, including science, related to mechanical engineering. Now that's why we now say, as such, there is no limit to fresh mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineers can function anywhere. Mechanical engineer can, in fact, it was from mechanical engineering they brought out medical engineering. From mechanical engineering, they brought out what we call industrial engineering. From mechanical engineering, they brought out acoustic engineering. From mechanical engineering, we have artificial intelligence. From mechanical engineering, they brought out mechatronics.
Yeah, that's true. The marriage of mechanical engineering and
electronics. And we now look at that one. Electronics is just 25% of that course. It is 75% mechanical.
Someone said the mobile phone that we use is more of mechanical than electronics. Is that true?
You are very, very correct. That person is correct. That's why we look at it. Let them open the back for you. Let them open the engine for you. You now say, connecting this together, putting this together. It's mechanical. But the only thing that suffices for the electrical or electronics is just the electron that passes through and give us what we want. That's why when you put a phone inside the water or inside a well, and then you just click on that, put it on, and then you see that it's steaming. It is electron that is working. But what about how it works? Mechanical. It goes. Now, mechanical engineers are always in high demand, particularly in the automobile. Many people will know, okay, yes, mechanical engineer, but some people will always say something. Say, like a friend of mine is in overseas. When he saw the flyer, now say mechanical engineer that cannot repair. No, mechanical engineer does. In engineering, we have 4 families. We have engineer, we have engineering technologists, we have engineering technician, we have craftsmen, we have level. You don't expect me as a mechanical engineer to go under the pit, inside the pit, and repair my car. But I must be able to diagnose it. Which I have been doing. I know the practical aspect of it because I also go into what we call the craft level, the apprenticeship. I have the certificate for the apprenticeship before I further to go and start work. That was after my graduation. You can see. Now, if I'll not say yes, please, this is what is happening to my car. Just go there. I'm different from somebody that my car is this and that. The first of all start from another place. They know where they are going, and they will be doing my ruling. And it's not. And we now said, mechanical engineers are always in high demand, particularly in the automobile, aerospace, energy industry, and many like that. You know, we have when we are growing up, we'll be talking about NNPC. Go and look at the people that stay in NNPC, people that have their larger percentage in NNPC, mechanical engineers, and that is energy. Talk of construction industry, mechanical engineers also find themselves there. A lot. That's why I say.
So there's a high prospect.
Because
that's what young people want to know. They want to know if there's money in this thing.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. Now the skill for a mechanical engineer to be above board, you must know computer application. Unlike before, that we don't know these things, but now you need it to perform a lot of things. Either to do SolidWorks, either to do modeling, to do design. Okay, I want to present something for you now. I must first of all do the design and show it to you because I have to convince you. You are not in that field. Okay, this is how it look like, this is how it look like. You see some people, they will have a building drawing. When they have a building drawing, they give it to you and you look at it. This thing, I don't understand. But we went further to have a model. The model will look like a building. They place it on your table. And then you'll be looking at it. I love this thing. It's very good, very good. But I tell you, it is more or less that. Now, mechanical engineer must know the electricity aspect of it. He must be able to it. Because that's why when we are in university, and we also teach them now, they have to do what we call basic electricity. Not until there is a power failure, you're now going to go and bring an electrician to come and do it for you. No, you need to know it. You must have the knowledge of structure. You must have the knowledge of mathematics and physics, and require the understanding of social, environment, and economic factor. You can see it is not that okay. Because you are a mechanical engineer, you are only dealing with what have you, but you have to know the social environment, what is going on there, the economic factor that is going on. You must know all those ones. Now, the opportunities and the salary, the question that you asked the other time, because that is, I know a lot of people look at it. Salary, yes. Every country in the world needs engineers. So there are plenty of global job prospect and overseas studies. You can see. Now, I said mechanical engineer skills are highly valued in society and impressive salary available for graduates. You see graduate mechanical engineer. Like I said, when we are growing up, people that are collecting fat pay, they are in NNPC. They will tell you, yes, I want to work in NNPC, I want to work in Shell, I want to work in Silombaja, I want to work in GIS. It's because of their pay. It's because of their pay, and they get more pay. Now, what is the advantage of studying mechanical engineering? You know, the cost is evergreen. Always, anywhere you can fit in, anytime. Either you are big, either you are old, you can fit in. There is global opportunity for you everywhere. The knowledge for the future. Mechanical engineering is also the knowledge for the future. They can call you. Okay, yeah, please come and give us your expertise. Come and give us what you have. They recruit you as a consultant. Give them what you have, and then you get your money. Respected profession. You are respected in the society. Exciting workplace. No, you'll be in a workshop or you'll be in your place. You also say, yes, I'm very, very happy. Excellent pay potential. Like I said, excellent pay potential. No, as a mechanical engineer, you get your pay. I know people. Because of, in fact, I have I have two engineers as my sibling. As my children now. Two engineers. One is studying mechanical, and the other one is studying electrical.
Taking after you.
You can see the electrical. The electrical was very, very good, but the mechanical said, because I can see my dad progressing, and I want to study mechanical engineering, and to God be the glory, he's doing fine. And then another one is a wide range of sub-discipline. That's why I said anywhere. There is no way mechanical engineering will not get what you want, except you don't want to work Where they employ one electrical, mechanical must be there. Where they employ civil, mechanical must be there. They might not have electrical where they employ civil, but they employ civil, mechanical must be there. They employ electrical, mechanical must be there. But if they employ electrical and mechanical, those ones may not be there because they know that mechanical you will have gotten the knowledge of structure and the electricity of it. Now, what about the future technology? Mechanical engineering is at the forefront, developing new technologies for a number of industries, such as transport, aviation, health sector, construction, robotics. And the world rely on mechanical engineering to create and build devices we use every day. It is that one. Like the first one, the future technology. Now that was a research that I did. I was looking at it. Yes, people talk about the body mass index. The body mass index is a function of weight of that person and the height. I was now sitting there and begin to look at it. Now, how do I get the body mass index of somebody that is paralyzed? How do I get the body mass index of somebody that is bedridden? How do I get the body mass index of somebody that have deformed limbs, lower limbs? They can't start erect to get the height. Since they can't start erect to get the to measure the height or to know the height, the next thing is you have to think of the technology, and I have to go into what we call sperm arm length. The sperm arm length measure for don't let me bring it up.
Yes, audience are really young, so
thank you.
So I before we, because we almost have to round up very soon, but I want to speak to AI, robotics and all, because we always hear people talk about robotics. What can you, just in one or two sentences, how does it apply to us? Because it's engineering and you.
Well, thank you. Don't let me say robotics. Let us talk about the artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence is what we call emerging technology that just surfaced in Nigeria. Now, artificial intelligence is needed for everything. Like the cameraman that is standing with the artificial intelligence, with what we have as robotics. We don't need human being to be operating it. It's just a matter of setting it. About a few years ago, let me say a few years ago, your studio is not digital. But you are now talking of digital studio now, and that is where it comes. Before you know it, it takes away the human interaction, and then we have what we have.
All right, I want to say a big thank you to Engineer Adekunle Ibrahim Musa. That was a very good exposition, really, of what mechanical engineering is all about. Thank you so much for coming. And I want to say a big thank you to the sponsor of the program, Prince Engineering Shillong, for bringing this to your viewing pleasure every week. Now, for our question for today, Glory from Mowe, you got it correctly. So, Glory, I'll give you a number to call to get your gift, courtesy of our sponsor, Prince Engineering Shillong. And the number is 003-086-7011. Call that number and get your gifts, courtesy of our sponsor. And for the question for the week, so that we can continue the interaction as we go, a number of pencils were shared out among Peter, Paul, and Audu in the ratio of 2 to 3 to 5, respectively. If Peter got 5, how many were shared? The options are on your screen. Just drop the answer on our Facebook page, YouTube, and Instagram, and we'll let you know if you're correct and get the gifts across to you. Courtesy of our sponsor, Prince Engineering Shillong, FNC. We have to go now. Thank you so much for being there, and next week we'll bring you the last edition for the year 2022. Until then, my name is Tunalaino, and I'm saying bye-bye.